Just get back into this lobby. Fucking. Well, we are back. Sorry about the delay, guys. My Xbox has just turned off for some apparent reason. Getting back in the lobby now. Let's see if it doesn't crash again. I'm back in now.
So
You
far,
say SV Fridays is currently
provisional poll, yeah. We've
not
cast a
poll,
provisional poll.
not even provisional poll. It's Q1. No such thing as poll in Q1.
Matt Silver's just gone second. Got 111.9.
I should be now back in it. Alright, let's get back to the action. Oh, there we go. Elias is retired from the session.
Yeah, he lost it at the chicane. The fast left
Right, here we go.
right-hander.
Is there anyone currently on a lap? Jot is on his way out. All people on softs right now. Against the owl in 6th place. He's just gonna got half the front wing missing. RSC Custard in the pits. We'll try and get a visualization of his helmet. Blazer Fee is on his way out. We've got RSF1 Hunt currently on an outlap. Anzi up into 3rd place.
And Despairs has literally just cut that corner like an absolute G.
Not sure what Blazer Fee
Oh.
Oh, Tony with a 5-page clear penalty. Well, I mean, he's probably going to be last anyway, but... I don't know if he's just driving terribly or...
I think he's lagging, you know. Tony.
lagging on my screen.
No, it looks like he's lagging a little bit.
Oh, he's out qualifying. Oh no.
Right on the hairpin as well.
Hopefully that'll get... What, he's out of qualifying. Oh, we've got RSC Custard with his new helmet for tonight. It's in honour of his girlfriend.
Looks like the Abu
I
Dhabi.
think the gold. I think the gold. Oh, Dispenser's out as well. Oh, he's lost it coming out the tunnel. I mean, no one has to qualify now because everyone's everyone can make it through. Oh, that's RSF1 by Hunt. That's in that corner. He's starting again by the looks of things. He is indeed. Got RSC Custard without a front wing apparent. Oh, very twitchy. Oh, he does have a front wing.
We've got a Ferrari coming out of Bagu.
Ninjas on a lap. He's going through the tunnel now. Jota posting a 1:10.8. Be expecting that to be beaten by the likes of Bagu and Brad. Maybe Jota can find a little bit more pace there. Don't feel like that's accurate.
He did that.
Presentation. We'll jump on board with Ninjas. We've got to finish his lap. Time through the final corner now. DRS wide open. He's lost all of his airs though. It's going to be a 1:11.8. Gets himself up into 3rd place. Not a bad lap. Got Bonge putting himself up into 3rd. A lovely lap for himself. We've got Gangster Owl now on an outlap. We've got RSF1 Hunt. who I just saw
Ooh, that was close, John.
in the final in the second sector. And here comes Hunt, and it's going to be only P7, just above his teammate there. Bradford, the only car, and Richard not to actually set a lap as of yet, or out on the track. Basically, is on an outlet, same as Pogu, who's on a lap now. This is home away from home apparently, so it'll be interesting to see what he can do. We have a pass going slow just after the hairpin. That will be Gangster Owl, as his teammate isn't also here tonight. And that's purple in sector 1 for SP Pogu, who's chasing his teammate for the championship this season. Obviously he kind of had an easy last season, but he's got more of a challenge now. Pogu coming through the tunnel now. Let's see what kind of time he can do coming into the sector 2. We've got a couple of cars going slowly at the end of sector 3. Pogu through the chicane, going through, slightly hitting the wall, but he's still fastest in sector 2 as well. Going through swimming pool, there's a nice line through there. Coming through this kind of hairpin kind of corner. It's kind of a weird hairpin. Round the final corner. DRS wide open. Let's see what kind of time SV Pogu can do. I am expecting pole, and it is P1 at 110 dead there. SV Bradford still not out. Blazerfee has invalidated his lap time, unfortunately. There's SV Richard, who will be moving to Toro Rosso next week, alongside his old slash new teammate with RFC Custard.
Well, his default
SV
teammate.
Ninja's up there. SV Ninja's in the Toro Rosso doing very well. Up there in P5. Very surprising though. Not one of his best tracks, but he's doing very well. Oh, and Gangsta Owl's out. That's going
Same place where Elias lost it.
It's going to be a very tricky place, I think. There we've got Bradford out on a lap now. I don't know who that is. That's Ranzi. I think he's about to start another lap here. DRS wide open, trying to get there. You want to get a decent X out of that. That can cost you a few tenths, maybe up to a second if you don't get it. Oh, that's going to be a corner cut there. I don't think Ramsey really needs to do another lap. Everyone is safe, obviously. Just casually hitting a few barriers on the way there. I mean, why not? Don't think he's actually got any damage from that. Oh, yes, he does. So, one shot or Jack. How many safety cars do you think will be?
The full load, I was going to say. Just about Monaco is.
From what I can see from just qualifying,
Monaco's known for
it looks like
for the safety cars. Like,
are probably going to be in for a very busy night. We've got RSF on Hunt. Actually, we've got Bradford starting his lap now. We'll have an onboard with him. Obviously, leading the championship now after winning at Russia due to penalties. Going into turn 1, that is RS. No, that would be Blazerfee going P2.
good luck from him.
Too far off Pogu there.
Yeah.
I don't know if Pogu is saving a lot of time there. I believe he can get into like the 108s, 109s. We've got a yellow flag. That's, I believe, Jota.
Moving out of the way for Brad. No, maybe not. Oh, yeah, it might have been
Blazer. Brad, actually, talking of Brad, he's just gone quickest in sector 1. So we could potentially see the first driver into the 109s if he can keep this lap all together coming into the hard braking zone. Oh, he's gone in a little bit too deep there. Could have lost actually a bit of his time. Oh, he's hit the wall. That means he's... I don't think Blazerfee is on the lap. No, he isn't. So Brad is going to have to come into the pits here and put a new front wing on that car. He's very slowly trying to catch out, I think, Blazerfee for some apparent reason. Blazerfee is retired. He's done enough to get into Q2, but Bradford Leaving it very, very late here to put in a decent time. We've got a Red Bull on a lap now, and that's Richard going into turn one. Nice line through there. Making his way up to Casino Square. Let's see if we can. I think he's actually pulled out of his lap. Yeah, he's pulled out of his lap. Got a McLaren, that's Jota. I don't think he's on a lap. Going on for another lap here, actually. By the looks of things, I think we've got Bradford on his way out again. Yes, we do. Got 2 minutes, so he's going to have enough time for one lap here. And he's leaving it very, very late. Jota going on for another lap. Let's have a ride on board with him. We've got a Toro Rosso of... no, that's not Toro Rosso, that is a Red Bull, sorry. Doing what he can do in his last Red Bull race. Obviously, he will be still a part of the Red Bull family. Just moving down to Toro Rosso.
Doing a Gasly.
Having the full Gasly treatment. And Jota coming through the tunnel now. Let's see if he's able to improve his time. He's on a 110.8 there. So hoping he would improve. Adam Lee leaving it very... Oh, he's invalidated that lap time. And Adam Lee on his way back out as well. He does have enough time to complete, but he's going to leave it very, very late. So we're going back on board with the Ferrari, who's leaving it very, very late here, revving his car there for some apparent reason. Not exactly sure why. But yeah, flag that is
Jota retiring the pit lane.
Jota retiring. I mean, to be fair, everyone's going to be making it through no matter what. So unless Brad can't get a lap in, he's only got one lap to do it. So even if he does like a fairly slow lap, he should be able to make it through. SV Bradford starting his lap now. He needs to set this up, and that is I think Hunt retiring there.
Yeah, in the pit lane.
I believe. And here comes Bradford up towards Casino Square.
I don't think Adam's going to make the line, you know. Oh no, he did. Just.
He had a few seconds spare. Bradford slightly hitting the wall, but going quickest in sector 1. Going through the hairpin now, where a lot of the wheel users are going to be benefiting there. The greatest line through there, but he's going through the tunnel now, where he made his first mistake by going slightly too deep. He doesn't want to cut the corner here. It will be his final lap. Getting the braking zone, not cutting the corner this time, but this is where he also made a slight mistake by hitting the wall. And he's got it very clean this time, and he goes fastest in sector 2 as Paul slightly loses the back end, but he hits the wall, but he's not going to lose too much time there. And coming through the final corner, takes a wider line, DRS wide open. Let's see if Bradford can make it through. It's going to be a 1 minute 10.2, and he makes it up into Q2, sorry. But everyone actually does make it through due to gangster failures all crashing out. We've got Adam Lee about to cross the line, but
he just hit the wall.
Going to complete that lap. Oh, did he?
Yeah, he hit the wall.
And across the line, Adam Lee goes. Obviously, everyone makes it through, but obviously just went through the guys who unfortunately won't be going through. But that's so Badoo obviously topping the timesheets. Bradford not that too far behind Badoo and Blazerfee there. So Ferrari looking very strong. Just having to screenshot the results. Obviously we will now have qualifying 2, so I would expect Adam Lee to be going a lot quicker, especially that he did that time on a so Tony will indeed be starting last due to that 5-place grid penalty, which in a way I wish we could remove because it was unfairly given, but because Codemasters don't implement it in the actual unranked lobbies. I believe they do it in the actual league section of F1, but obviously we don't use that because we're bots and can't be bothered.
Alright, I'll be right back then.
Here we go.
When I go to the loo.
No worries. Here we go for qualifying 2. Doesn't look like any cars are rushing out. I can hear some engines firing up. That is I believe, McLaren on his way out. So let's see whether that is going to be Jota. Gotta get back all this stuff up. Medium tyres for the McLaren there. Very slowly coming out of the pits. We also have, I believe, Friday's on his way out as well. We've also got the Red Bull of Sergeant Milk, got Mercedes of Adam Lee, got Blazerfee on his way out as well. Hunt also on his way out. We've got a lot of drivers coming out. We've got Toro Rosso of Custard with his lovely new helmet. That just sounds wrong, but what are you gonna do? Let's get back on board with Jota, who will be the first driver to settle up here. And here comes Jota starting his lap as now. We're looking to get himself through on those tyres. Probably the mediums are probably better. We've got a yellow flag, that's a Mercedes, going slightly slow in the last couple of corners. Jota making his way through Casino Square. And obviously will be going quickest due to being the first car there. Jota coming through the hairpin. I believe he's on the controller, so obviously that's going to be a little bit more difficult for him, but navigates it very well. Bless you. And Jota going through the chicane. Ooh, slightly more real movement there. Coming through Singapore, he has SV Ninjas. Oh, he might have got slightly held up there. He's going to get a nice toe here as well, though.
I'm back.
111 dead. I think Jota got slightly held up there. SV Fridays goes even quicker there. 110.7. We've got Mercedes of, I believe, Adam. Oh, Hunt nearly hitting the barrier there. Adam Lee, unfortunately, has a moving a 1:15.7. RSC Custard with a 1 minute 12.4. We've got Hunt. Nope, we've got yeah, Hunt. Put himself onto P4. Matt Silver about to finish his lap.
Brad goes even quicker.
Brad, ooh, he's actually only like a 10th off his best time. And he's on slower tyres. Matt Silver on the soft tyres. Let's see whether he can place himself. It's going to be a 1 minute 11. Got Ninjas about to cross the line. Goes up to P5.
So Red Bull moving out the way.
Slightly quicker. The Sergeant Milk, I believe.
Yep.
As
And Blazerfee is just invalidated.
Flag. For some apparent reason. Oh, Ninja's just going slightly slow.
Someone's just hit the barrier.
Custard is into the pits.
Adam Lee just hit the barrier.
Still waiting for the likes of Pagoo,
And I got
Ramsey
that
and Summon Ping.
glitch where I can't go past one person. Lovely. Great game, Codemasters.
Don't tell you, it's on Sergeant Milk.
No, for me it's on Hunt.
Mine's on Sergeant Milk. We've got Pagoo on his way out here though. As well as Southern Ping. And I believe Ramsey is on his way out as well. Yep, he's on his way out. A flag that's, I believe, ninjas. See if Blazerfree can get a lap in here. Not invalidated this one though.
No.
Maybe putting it into the wall.
Nearly.
And round the final corner.
Oh my god! Tokyo
He's
Drift.
gonna have to go.
Tokyo Drift it much?
11.5, not a bad lap after having that slight incident. We've got Adam Lee, I don't think he's on a lap. No, he's on a slow down lap. I would assume he'll be coming into the pits. Let's get on board with Pagoo. I believe is the only car about to start a lap here. I know obviously we have the other two, Ramsey and Summon Ping, but they're a little bit further behind.
Just finish his lap. After Piggy.
Lagging. What to expect from a league race when Pagoo is racing? Lag. Still one of the best drivers in the league though. On his way out as well, same as Hunt and Richard. All looking to get a place into
Got people's
Q1.
I think people are starting on mediums. You know?
Yeah, but there's going to be a load of safety cars, I reckon. So people starting on softs isn't going to do much. But go crossing the line, P1.
It's the first 109 of the session.
Yep, 109 of the qualifying as well, actually. Not just of the session. They'll be very happy with that. Let's get on board with Southern Ping. He's about to start his lap. No, finish his lap, sorry.
1 minute 12.
P10. Oh, Ramsey's invalidated, so he's going to come in, put a new set of softs on, I would say. Have we got anyone on a lap?
Richard.
We've got Von starting his lap. We've got Richard on a lap now. I think Von should just cut that corner, yep.
Richard's just set the fastest sector 1.
Oh, Rich. See what I mean? They have to the
angle they have to
pad
take.
Users, and even like the speed, they're going at like maybe 5 to 6 miles per hour, is a little bit slower, so that just gives the wheel users a little bit of an advantage. Richard into the chicane, not hairpin. You need to go flat through swimming pool. Come on, Rich, go flat. Oh, come on, you can make that.
Well, I can't wait to get my wheel, dude. Fucking Monaco's gonna be a dream for me then.
I'm gonna wait until I move to get my wheel. Richard though, on a lap here, let's see what time he can do. Puts himself into P8. Might actually be safe there. I think we'll have to go again, but I reckon he's fairly safe. Oh, Adam Lee's out.
What the Oh, that's out of the chicane, isn't it? Out of the tunnel. Out of the tunnel.
Not sure
how you can crash outside.
With Hunt. Hopefully Adam Lee's car stays where it is.
No, it disappeared.
Oh. Oh, I think I know what he's done. I think he's slipped that inside barrier.
Yeah.
Ooh, Hunt going very wide there. That though, coming through swimming pool. Oh, hits the barrier. And that's gonna bring him into the pits. Probably a set of softs about to go into that car. Ramsey on an out lap, he's gonna have to put in a lap with his life, I think, to get himself up into qualifying 2, 3.
What the hell is this camera angle, Codemasters?
What code? What have you got?
One where it's facing the back
Something
end.
on his way up. Oh, when there's no one behind him, yeah, it's literally the most useless camera angle known to man. Which is why I hope they've added new camera angles into the new game.
Yeah.
Ramsey coming through turn 1. Have we got anyone on the lap? We might have Bradford.
Yeah,
actually.
Brad.
Yeah, Bradford's on the lap. Oh, hits the barrier. Not sure if he's up on his time or anything, but not like he actually needs to do a lap. But Bradford coming through and crossing the line. Doesn't slight improvement, but doesn't push him up any higher.
Blaze went. Blaze Yeah.
I just realised he's up in P2. We've got anyone coming up to finishing a lap. Ramsey, I think, is the closest. Obviously, his teammate is already out. He's
Nothing new.
hitting about 5 barriers. Absolutely flat through swimming pool. Oh, that's a cut. No, come on, Ramsey.
You got away with
on
that.
your shoulders.
You got away with that.
No, he didn't.
Ah, it didn't come up red. Okay then. Okay then.
Right, he's got one more chance to get himself through. What have we got? We've got Southern Ping starting his lap. We've got Ninjas with Matt Silver putting himself up into P5. We've got Ninjas about to finish the lap here. He's now on a wheel, actually.
He always has been on a wheel, hasn't he? Ninjas.
I have no idea.
Yeah, he's always been on a wheel. He's just made slight adjustments.
Gareth. Slight improvement. Doesn't move him up any further, though. Bond, also, Basafi is
Retired in the pits.
Retired in the pit. What we got? We've got Ninjas. We've got Matt Silver, who's finished the lap. I don't think we have anyone on our lap just yet. We have Richard starting one. I would assume Ramsey is. Yep, Ramsey on his way back out now. See if we can do a Brad. I wouldn't expect him to go P1, but it's Monaco. Mercedes Hunt going to turn 1. In a drop zone at the moment, so he'll be hoping to get himself out of that. We've got anyone close to finishing? Not let's see. Someone Ping, I think, is. Oh no, Richard, I think, is the closest. Sergeant Milk, and then we have who just comes in. I think he may be safe there. If he isn't, then he is going to be out of qualifying. Ramsey very slow on his outlap. He's waiting for Bonge to come through. She does.
Bonge is on a lap, that's why.
Let's get on board with Richard. Oh, we've got Southern Ping, I think, who's just gone off there. And Richard coming. It's a very slow lap for Richard. Very slow lap. He's doing it again.
He improved though.
He is.
He did improve a little bit.
Bonge is up on his time here, so going around the final corner. Shifting up through the gears, and Bonge losing stuff over to P7. That he's definitely safe there. I would say Southern Ping could be out of quality. It all depends whether Ramsey or Sergeant Milk can improve on their lap times. Sergeant Milk up by 7 tenths and gone quickest in sector 2 there. And Richard, I think, has just been knocked out by someone. think that was Hunt. Actually, yeah, Hunt is knocked out Richard, but Richard is still on the lap. Sergeant Milk, oh, only P12, off by a tenth. And, oh, Ramsey, oh, Ramsey's lagging. That's why. It looked like he just went careering into it. Let's get on board with Richard. About to finish his lap.
Slight improvement.
Oh, he's out of qualifying. Not much in it, but Ramsey going through swimming pool. Let's see if we can get this lap all together. Looking like a decent lap so far. And around the final corner, let's see if he can beat the 1 minute 12 dead. I think he is. Oh, he's just out. Oh no. I've got Jota on that lap here actually.
He's in the pit.
So out of qualifying we have SV Ramsey, SV Richard, Sergeant Milk and Adam Lee out of qualifying. There it goes for pole position. And the main question, Jack, obviously, who do you think is going to claim pole position at the Monaco Grand Prix? Obviously Ferrari looking very strong there.
Blazerfly looks very quick as well. Him and
two drivers to the 109s, so
don't Brad hate Monaco though?
It's not his favourite track. I know John loves Monaco.
I think it's the first time we've seen Southern Ping in Q3 as well.
Yeah, I think for a long time. Due to my Xbox Pass, yes. Yes, it didn't do. Right, here we go. You didn't actually answer who you thought was going to get pole position. So.
I'm going to go with Blazerfly.
Ooh. To be fair, I think he got pole last week, didn't he? If I remember correctly. Or was that Pog? I can't remember. It's only been a week. I've been asleep. So. So we have Bonge, first driver out. See what time he can. Oh, Bonge has just gone very wide there. Nearly everyone is now out on track, apart from Ninjas and Southern Bay.
Yeah, and it's gone off in the chat as well.
Ooh. Let me in.
I think he's just let one of the Ferraris through. Bond's just let John through. I know what Bond is doing, the cheeky bugger. He's going to get a toe off for John, isn't he?
Going.
And it would help if I had my telemetry and that up, wouldn't it?
Nope.
Pardon me.
just had a message of AMS Darren to explaining why he's not racing tonight.
Yeah.
Because the people in this lobby. Blue
1096.
1096. Got Bonge now crossing the line.
111.
111.2. Fridays. 110.0. Oh, very close to her.
Jota with a
110.4. We've got
Blazerfly out qualifying his teammate.
Matt Silver with a 110.9. We've got the other Ferrari now of SV Bradford, who's in my lap time. Hunt. I don't think Southern Ping has a lot of spare tyres left. Hence why he's leaving it probably very late to cross the line to start a lap. Hunt only goes P7, but I think he can go a lot quicker than that. We've got Ninjas.
And he's just invalidated now as well.
Oh, Ninja's getting very close to that inside wall there.
Ninja's about.
Oh, he's gone in too deep.
Still braked in time though. GG.
Oh,
and then just lost it.
I'll have to.
I think he's stuck.
No, I think he's trying to decide whether there's actually anyone about to finish their laps, but I think everyone's finished their laps. Southern Ping also now out, but Bradford actually about to finish his lap here, so time's going to be a 109.8, only 2/10 of his teammate. Oh, Brad, don't crash yourself out now. Quickest in sector 3 though, so it's got a lot more pace, I think. Being about to start his lap.
And it's just done straight on. I don't blame him, to be fair. He's got enough time to get back in the pits and get it back out again. So. Southern Ping's just gone quickest in sector 1.
Gone for a very wide at the hairpin. Sometimes you can get. He's also one wheel as well, I think. Just by the steering that he's doing. He's missed his gear in there as well. Yeah, he's abandoned that lap. Ferrari of Pagoo, not the start of lap. We'll keep on board with the man, the myth, the legend. Obviously, season 1 constructors and drivers champion. Starting lap here now. Into turn 1. Let's see if he's able to.
Someone's just gone completely
9.6.
deep. I think that was Blazerfly.
It was one of the McLarens. Ooh. I think Ninjas has just disturbed a few drivers there.
I think he was moving out of the way actually.
Ah. Got a McLaren right behind him, so he's going to have to move out the way. Oh, Blazerfly hitting that inside wall slightly. Please move over. Move over. Good awareness on him too. Let's get back on board with Pagoo going through the swimming ball, and he's gone even quicker. Oh, and hits the ball.
Didn't get any damage though.
And the final corner. SVOR is going to hit the ball again with a 109.3, slight improvement. 2 attempts. Lovely lap from. Oh, basically he's just hit the ball.
He's just done a Leclerc.
Basically crossing the line, doesn't improve. I think Jota has just moved himself up into. We've got rain.
What the? Yeah, it is rain.
Oh, Brad nearly losing it behind basically. I thought I saw rain.
He's abandoning his lap.
We have rain at Monaco. Oh, someone off there. Orange.
Blazerfire just did that on track, by the way.
Well, he'll be picking up a penalty.
He did it on. Yeah, he retired on track. Costed invalidated. There's ninjas invalidated as well.
It's raining. I don't know what people are coming out for. Okay, Hunt was just at the end of the pit lane and then got teleported back to his grid. Ninja's on a lap here though. Currently up on his time by 22 seconds. And now Custard retiring from the session. Someone being also retiring. And I think a lot of drivers are going to be retiring now.
Unusual to have rain at Monaco.
Not that unusual. It can happen. Oh, Gareth has just hit the barrier about 500 times. But he's about to complete his lap here. And it'll be a massive improvement, but with the damp conditions I don't think he can improve by much in 13-4. Hunt goes for it, he's going for it. Ooh, that's qualifying over. We've also got ninjas off doing donuts.
Yeah, I feel.
And retired. Waiting for ninjas to retire. And then we'll Sopagoo on pole. Hey, I've just been told something very interesting.
What?
I can't say it on stream, but
Was it in the stewards thing?
it's on my account.
Oh.
I think I just screenshotted that in time.
I've already screenshotted it anyway.
Ah, fair enough.
Do you want to screenshot it and send it to me?
I'll send it to you after the race, but I need to message the admins. I mean, if it's true, then that's one way around it. Let me try and find his name. What's his name? We're just waiting for Brad to give us the thumbs up. Alright, edit. Just see if it shows the person's name. Actually, best if I got rid of that because people will definitely know who it is. I need that. I think, yeah.
Oh. Blazerfy.
Oh, Blazerfy is getting a penalty. Can you note that down for me?
Yeah. Where do you want me to put it? Put it in the stewards chat.
Yeah. Here we go. Formation lap. Chat, guess what?
What?
The spares didn't lag out.
Finally!
This is where he lags out, but he should be able to get back in because but as soon as the formation lap starts, like anyone can actually lag out and it'll be fine because they can actually.
How do you spell ready without?
Ready.
Like readied up, like readied up.
I just say for readying up, so it's like R-E-A-D-I reading. R-E-A-D-Y-I-N-G. Just put readying up. Well, if that's true, then we're probably going to be losing a driver. There we go. Man like Pagoo leading the train. I'm not sure why that Red Bull's going so slowly.
How big is the penalty, by the way? It's 5 seconds, isn't it?
5 seconds. Pagoo lining his car up in pole position. Let's see if Pagoo needs a win here. Top 3 drivers actually. If Brad was on pole, that would be the top 3 drivers in order. Here we go. Why are we missing someone? Oh, okay.
It's in the stewards chat.
Can I have a better angle? There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go for the Monaco Grand Prix, and Pagoo's got a very decent start, the same as Jota, and he's going to be into 3rd place. And SV Friday is having a very decent start as well. Let's have a look at the back of the grid, and
Jota's lagging.
Hours lost a lot of play. Oh, and there's a massive collision. Oh, and that's a safety car. Oh,
well, we've had about 3 penalties there, by the way, that happened during the safety car.
He's got front wing damage.
Adam Lee and Rich for a collision with Milk. Oh, wow. Oh, Adam Lee and Rich hit Milk.
Where's Milk? Oh, behind you.
So, Milk went into the back of Rich, and then Adam Lee went into the back of Milk.
Why have we got a safety car then?
For that as well? I don't get why. That should be a virtual safety. That should be a virtual safety car, not an actual safety car.
I mean, everyone can now save theirs. I mean, you can put... Oh, Elias nearly hit you with it. I see he's actually got damage. Let's have damage. Elias, mate! Blazer feeds into the pits. Matt Silver into the pits. Elias putting the balls to the wall and staying out there. And Tony, obviously, there's no doubt about that. Adam Lee is now
He's serving his penalty, I think.
Yeah, he would be.
Tony's gone on hards to the end. Don't blame him, to be fair. Adam Lee just jumped Tony in the pits, by the way.
Adam Lee was ahead of Tony anyway.
And I've got to get off of John's car.
I'm on my screen. See who's got lagginess.
Oh no, I've got the rev glitch.
I don't think I have it on anyone. So safety car within the first lap. Let's see. That kind of helps the soft runners though.
Which is pretty much half the grid.
Jotta's on for a good strategy here. Mediums to the softs to the end.
The only ones on mediums are Jotta, Ranzi, Elias, Despairs.
Safety car will be in next lap, I would say.
Blazer Fly's on mediums now. Matt Silver's on hards, Tony's on hards, and then Adam Lee's on mediums as well.
Andy's up into P9. So a very decent start so far. Literally.
Oh.
Everyone from
Blazer Fly's just retired.
Is that in the pit?
No, he lost it. He did a Grosjean at back.
Jodian Palmer.
He's done a Grosjean at back.
Jodian Palmer. He's actually done a Jodian Palmer.
You can call that Grosjean at Baku as well. Retired under the safety car.
Okay, you have to invite me, thank you. What the hell's going on here?
What?
It's just a big pile up.
Hang on, how many people got penalties there?
I know Matt got one.
I know why Blazerfly retired.
Why?
Look in the director.
Oh no.
And then Mad Silver got a 5-second time penalty for hitting Gangster Al.
Oh, Gangster.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Safety car's in this lap. The Spares has got one. Right, we need to put that in the stewards report. You need to be fucking slower under this SV Pagoo. What's apparently another yellow flag? Apparently there's another yellow flag. Elias is into the pits. That means he'll be stone dead last. But with Monaco being Monaco, we're probably expecting.
Spaz is now in the pits as well.
I mean, they're probably all serving flipping penalties. We'll remove them because they're just bullshit. But we'll put that in the steward report.
Yeah.
You need to be slower under the safety car.
1 minute, I've got to fucking demote someone down to an actual friend because he keeps coming online and going offline and doing my head in.
Adam Lee onto the back of Matt Silver. Matt Silver's on the back of Gangster Owl. A lot of
there we go.
Good like battles that we have is like the likes of Bradford Jotta. Fridays when he's going to be posting up there as well. Could be on for a podium here, you never know. Not cutting corners like that, you won't be. Or like that actually. RSF1. Oh, someone pings into the wall.
And Jotta with a 3-second time penalty.
Someone pings hit the wall.
Yeah, he's just let Rich, Milk and Ranzi through.
Yeah, half a front wheel missing.
Tony's missing his front wing, I think. Yeah, he's missing part of his. Yeah.
Totally put 2 weeks back. By the way, we don't slag Tony off because he's a shit driver. It's funny. He knows we're joking. Go on, get off on that curb. Pagoo already with a 3.1 second lead.
I think Brad's holding up Jotta, to be fair.
Oh, that's Ranzi beating.
Southern Ping with a 3-second.
He's got no front end, so I wouldn't expect.
Yeah.
How's he pulled away from Gangster Al? There's no front wing. They're closing it now. Simon Ping should be able to get into the pits this time. There we go. I think he might retire actually. Although he would get out ahead of Elias.
They need seriously need
move on Matt Silver.
They seriously need to fix this fucking rev glitch.
Ah, here we go. The battle between the bulls. That just sounds weird.
The spare's just locked up.
Sergeant Milk and SV Richard. Oh, Sergeant Milk nearly runs into the back of him. Oh, now he does.
Richard's probably having a go at him in the chat, in the party.
Probably.
Tony's into the pits again.
And that's retirement. Oh no, it's coming back out. Good boy. Don't give up, it is Monaco. Anything can and will happen. So Jack, prediction, when's the next safety car coming out?
Probably another 4 laps.
I'll say lap 15.
Matt's still with a 10-second time penalty.
Yeah, he's completely obliterated that. He's slowing down. But doing that, he's given up another position. I mean, he did indeed give the position back, so no penalty and will remove the penalty.
Yeah.
Sergeant Milk into the pits. I think that collision with Richard has actually given him some wing damage. Oh, another yellow flag, apparently.
Sector 2, Tony.
Yeah. Drotter on Bradford right now.
The only problem with this track, there's literally nowhere to overtake.
There's a couple of places. Turn 1. Technically the second to last corner you can overtake, because I overtook someone there. In TSRL.
Or whatever it does every...
chicane.
Whatever it does every fucking... every race, pretty much.
Yeah,
at Monaco.
His career mode is scripted. It's going to be even worse when it comes to the new game. He'll have his own team then. Not many battles going on. I've got Ramsey and Ninjas. This is always a feisty battle between these two. I've got Adam Lee on against the Owl as well.
With Matt Silver close behind.
Adam Lee could get a position here. Up into the slipstream. It's not going to send it. Doesn't want to. Yeah, there's also another safety car would help Elias out a lot here. Let's skip from that. We'll go on board with Ramsey and Ninjas.
Sergeant Milk with a 3-second time penalty.
3-second time penalty.
Got the Spares and Southern Ping battling here as well.
I think Richard might have some front wing damage. I can't really tell. Oh, the sun coming out of the tunnel. Jesus.
No, you don't actually.
Only with a 3-second time penalty. Ramsey getting. Oh, Ramsey's hit the barrier, but I don't think he's got any front wing damage.
No.
Looks okay to me. We've got Jota right onto the back of Bradford here. I think the softs are starting to
die off.
Give way now. Bradford 4.4 seconds behind his teammate. Not Tony. Jota looking for a move. Slight hit onto the back of Bradford, but Adam Lee has finally got past. Against that was off.
We've got Fridays close behind these two, by the way, as well.
Yeah, he's starting to creep in. He's had a very decent season so far, Fridays is.
He joined, like,
very good season.
At the start, didn't he? The second season.
Yeah, he was there at the start. Oh, Jota's got the run on Brad. Oh, doesn't go for the move though. Ninjas with a 3-second time penalty.
Now Jota's fucking got that rev glitch. Lovely.
There we go. Jota to the outside. Brad's leaving room.
And he's just gone straight in him.
Oh. That's probably going to have to be looked at from the steward. Jota looking for a move up the inside. Jota, calm down. For the love of God. Another yellow flag. I think that might be Gangster Al again. He's missing half of his front wing, so.
Yeah. That rev glitch is seriously annoying though.
I haven't got it. See if Tony can actually overtake someone. He might actually, yeah, he can overtake Gangster Al a bit now. Yep.
Jota's into the pits. He's probably got a broken.
Very, very early.
I think he's got a broken front wing, you know. Yeah, he's got a broken front wing.
Oh. Is he?
He's also serving his penalty by the looks of it.
Did he do that at the start of the pit? Hunter's also in. He's also got him. So Jota is on hard to the end. That's very odd. Unless that is his pit strategy, obviously, but. We definitely have to look at that incident between Brad and Jota.
Yeah, no doubt they'll probably both
I felt like
clicks in.
I felt like Brad should have left him a lot more room than he did. Whether it's penalty worthy, obviously we'll just decide that, but I reckon it could be.
Well, he got a 3-second time penalty, didn't he, for cutting the chicane?
Yeah, but that's because he cut the corner.
Yeah.
Pagoo also in now. So it looks like Ferraris are reacting. It's going to be set of mediums to the end. So Bradford.
Fridays is in. Also
Friday is also in. And then leave with a 3-second time penalty. There's Bond. Come out ahead of these guys. Ah, he's up into P2. Go on, Bond. Sergeant Milk with a 3-second time penalty. Ninja's also making his pit stop. I would imagine mediums. Soft runners will definitely be going mediums to the end. Richard also in. Serving his time penalty.
Bradford coming in this lap.
Yeah, Bradford will be in this lap. It's going to be tight between
I think Bonge might be in this lap as well.
Yeah, Bonge will be in.
Locks up.
A decent race so far though. Elias up into the points, but he's got Sergeant Milk.
Yep, Brad's now into the pits.
Yep. As expected, Ramsey picks up a 3-second time penalty. I think he might have cut that chicane.
Yep, Bonge is now into the pits.
Yep. See where Brad comes out. He wants to get out ahead of Fridays, which I think
he will.
Close here. Yeah, he will. Fridays is actually caught up by quite a bit though. So does Bond try? He'll be out ahead of Adam Lee, I would say. He'll be close.
Yeah, Adam Lee's just crossed the line now.
So Bond has been
Oh no.
jumped by Adam Lee there.
Yeah.
Gone up to my prediction of when the safety car's going to come out. Sergeant Milford's all over the back of Elias here though. Elias is on those hard tyres, so yellow flag. I think that's Tony. Oh, virtual safety car. Not exactly sure why. Anyone got any like massive damage?
Hunt with a 3-second time penalty. I think he cut a corner, I believe.
I'll tell you what, Fridays has actually jumped Jota there. Fridays now up into third.
Ranty's
now in.
in.
Ramsey's just pitted, didn't he?
I think he's got
front wing damage.
I think he's got front wing damage.
Yeah, he's got front wing yeah, he's got massive front wing damage. That will promote Bonge up to 6th. DRS and the virtual safety car is now ended. And Hunt also in. And he's going to be losing a fair few positions here.
Ooh, lag much.
Ninja's actually jumped Ramsey there. So Ramsey's gone on to the hards there. So he'll be going straight to the end. Hunt, Richard also in. Despairs on the back of Tony.
I just point out, Pagoo's like 10 seconds ahead of Brad.
Tony picking up another 3-second time away. This is going to be an instant. Yeah, I can feel it coming already.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And he's just...
Oh, and Tony's out. And safety car. If that's not a safety car, I don't know what it is.
It is.
It's not. Is it?
Yep.
Oh, so it is. Oh, Hunt's been given a drive-through. Wait, did I call it? I swear I said lap 15.
Yeah.
Hey, I called it. I have to watch the stream back, but pretty sure I called it. That's going to help Elias there, actually. I think Elias has pitted, doesn't he? Yeah. If anyone that deserves any points in the last race, I think it would be Elias. Elias deserves to. Oh, both. Not Alphas.
For
racing points.
Pagoo's in.
That's a smart decision, actually. Set of mediums. Yep, new set of mediums. Is Bradford going to follow him in? No, he's being smart about it. It's going to go slow enough so he doesn't come out ahead. Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
There's some proper. Adam Lee's also in. I'm guessing he's had a new front wing change.
Ooh, that was close. Fridays. Hang on, Gangster Al can jump the safety car, can't he?
If it says that you can, then yeah.
They surely should be allowed to jump the safety car because they're lapped, don't they?
Surprised Jota didn't pit, going to a set of mediums. I mean, I'm pretty sure lap cars can overtake. I always thought they were allowed to, but I don't know.
You know what they should do though for safety car? They should have like a
What's
button, so like to maintain your speed for the safety car.
I wish we could like be the safety car, so if we feel like the safety car needs to come out, then we can do it manually.
Oh, what from like
at the moment, like
the spectating?
Yeah, from, like if you're a spectator, yeah, you can do it when you feel like that we need a safety car. Oh, Jota's hit into the back of Fridays there. That's going to be front wing damage for Jota. So I'm probably going to expect him to come into the pits now.
Yep.
He does indeed. That's a message there. I think the AI kind of distracted Jota there. But Bonge now up into P4. Jota is probably going to be
Dead
I reckon he'll
last.
come out ahead of Hunt, I would say. Oh no, Sergeant Milk is now into the pits as well. So Jota will come out in P10. Hunt is also in. Ooh. Richard is currently last and has, I think that's Elias, entering his rear. That's just wrong. I swear I'm not trying to do this. Oh, the drinks are getting in the way. Oh, where's my fags? Oh no,
Richard just got a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting under the safety car.
We'll remove it. You're not literally not gaining anything.
Yeah.
You want to put that down as well. Where are my fags? How can I lose them? Literally. There's a car coming in yet. Should be too long. Oh. There you are. I reckon one more lap. Then we should get underway. That car should be allowed through because they're going to get in the way.
I'll wipe my phone screen because it's like. Ouch.
To be fair, I was expecting a lot more drivers to be out at this point, but only 2 so far. Safety car would be in this lap. Oh, Matt, so take that off as well. So Pagoo. What's that for?
Collision with Ramsey. That one. Adam Lee.
That one can stay. And Pagoo on his way once again. Thanks to Alan Despair having a little bit of a battle. Ramsey overtaking Adam Lee there. How is there a Mercedes right at the back, but there's no Mercedes right at the back? Is that? Oh. Jota and Adam Lee battling. That's Hunt. He's in P13, but he's behind. Oh, he's behind all the lapped cars. That car should technically be getting out of the way. Oh. I think that might have been Ninjas. Definitely weren't Bonds, because Bonds is in 4th right now. with a fairly large gap as well. Last is actually to the back with Matt Silver here. Jota and Ramsey battling. Shit ton of penalties. Just go straight. Fine. Oh, that's not going to help. Richard should. Hunt is also into the pits again. I think for the 100th time. Another yellow flag. What's going on? Oh, God! Massive collision. Virtual safety car. Two virtuals and two safeties. Jack. Mute your mic.
Oh, that's all of them. That's all the safety cars done.
You know you said at the beginning of the stream that we were going to be very busy.
Yeah, I know, we are.
Why did you have to talk so soon?
It's Monaco, dude, what do you expect?
I'm not even sure what happened there. I'm sure people will send clips in, so.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had I forgot I muted my mic because I was using the microphone thing on my phone.
There's another yellow flag. Who died? Oh, that's RSF 100 going off. Runs it into the pits. So is Adam Lee. And so is Ninjas. Go on, Bonge.
Ow. Just clipped my finger. That hurt.
What battles we got? Southern Ping, we got the flag.
Adam Lee with a 5-second time penalty for corner cutting.
That would have been turn 1 then.
Yeah.
Sergeant Milk will go for his second time for him. I even forgot about Milk actually. Sitting in 8th place, Richard with his first penalty I think. Excluding the 5 seconds that one.
He got another one earlier on.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he got another one for corner cutting. Or doing something anyway.
I'm leaving another 3 seconds. Get some battles. Jota and Elias.
And Matt Silver in the fray as well, and Elias is just locked up.
Oh, that's Jota. That's a great overtake. I'm not gonna lie. 17 over 3 seconds. Oh, Elias, massive lock up there. Well, Elias, just finishing the points. Don't want you crashing out in your final race. Someone peeing on the back of Sergeant Milk.
Done well though to start near enough at the back of the grid.
Ooh, Jota and Matt Silver coming together. Jota's now on mediums, so he'll be a lot quicker than Matt Silver right now. Matt Silver does, I think, have... Jota's hit the wall.
And again.
Oh, he's hit the wall again.
He's got damage.
Oh.
He's lost both his end plates. And a bit of the left-hand side.
More than...
Yeah.
He's lost more than his end plates.
That's what I'm like. He's lost the end plate on one and then lost literally near enough all of it on the other.
Monaco is just a CUNT of a track, though.
It's a front wing fest. That's all it is. The amount of times you have to change your front wing is ridiculous.
Some tracks you only take a few front wings. Monaco, you bring about 40. Oh, Richard just picked up 5 seconds time while you just said fuck off. If I can hear him. Jota would definitely have. I think Jota's kind of had enough. Into the pits he comes. Might just come out ahead of Hunt here.
Could probably go on softs to the end though, to be fair. Which he is doing.
He is. He'll be the fastest car on track. Might just come out behind Hunt.
Someone's got to be close to near enough disqualification now.
That's Joshua, isn't it? Sector 1, Sector 2, which is where Southern P and that is.
Yeah, some people have got to be close to near enough disqualification by now, aren't they?
Probably. Richard with another. How's Richard?
Adam Lee's close, by the way.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
How many is he on? 5,
8.
Oh, Bond with a 3-second time penalty. But he's like 15 seconds ahead. Oh, that's Richard with a 10-second time penalty. I'm guessing he's lost some of his... Yeah, he's lost to his front wheel completely. Oh, he's cut out the wall.
Wow. Safety car. What? I thought he was only about 4 in one session.
6. We could see John and Brad coming for softs there, actually. Yeah, Brad's going very slow. So John's definitely coming in. Oh, maybe not. Spares picking up a 3-second time penalty. Brad stays out, Friday stays out. Go on, Bond. Balls to the ball coming. Soft to the end, lad. Maybe not. Maybe Matt will come in because he's on. I don't believe it. And Hunt's been disqualified.
I called it, didn't I?
For God's sake. Oh. Another Monaco non-finish.
Yeah, fucking John was
About what?
the new fucking safety car. If you can't fucking drive, then fucking drive. I said I had no fucking front wing. I said I was coming into the fucking pits.
And Ramsey's now been disqualified as well.
Oh, for God's sake. Are you sure they're getting disqualified? Because it says they're still in the race.
I got fucking shit on this fucking morning. Actually, there was no
Well, they don't realise. Yeah,
Ninjas
ninjas.
has been disqualified.
What the fuck is going on with this?
Tony is now left the session. Ninjas have a time penalty for speeding under safety car.
Yeah, then.
Everyone does by the looks of things. Yeah, I think that's just a glitch because they're still racing. So
Yeah.
go on.
I don't get how. I think you should be allowed to at least speed to catch up to the safety car, because how they expect you to catch up to the safety car anyway. Like,
I think once the leader catches up, you can actually go full speed like you are racing. Because if you watch Matt Silver, he's technically going. Well, he was. Oh, the spares are now
Jota is, yeah.
overtaking everyone. I think they're allowed to overtake safety car, so. Spares bits of. Maybe not. Safety car's going to be out even longer because the spares is overtaking the safety car. That's another.
How?
What's he getting 5 seconds for?
Yeah.
And he's been disqualified. Is he actually been disqualified or?
No, he's still racing.
I have no idea what's going on.
This game is drunk sometimes, like.
Hunt's back in the pits.
By replacing.
Who's he pitted now? 4.
Those to spares. No, he's pitted 5.
Oh, yeah, he just made his pit stop, hasn't he? So.
Got a 5-second time pen.
5 second penalty. This is hit Elias.
Someone's got to be close to disqualification now, though, on penalties.
Most likely.
Why is Adam?
Laps to go.
Why is Adam Lee? Not Adam Lee. Gangster Al in the pack. He can overtake the safety car, can't he?
I think he's just letting the cars through. That's commanded for 10-second time around.
No, that one.
Yeah. There we go. Safety cars in this lap. Draw more bolt out of the last corner. Good now. Off he goes. 2-second gap already. Let's Hunt back in the pits again. Jesus Christ. Maybe it's just time to retire. I don't know. Has passed Elias. Finally. Now he's got to get past Matt Silver. Bit of a bump there.
Less with a
Last of a 3 second period.
Ooh, that was close Fridays. You hit into the barrier.
I wonder if Bond should get his first podium.
I don't think Fridays has any penalties, does he?
No, he doesn't, I don't think.
No, he doesn't. It's one.
Warnings?
He's one warning off though.
Ah, okay. Does John have any penalty? I think he has 3 seconds. Oh, John! I think he's lost part of his front wing again.
Yeah, he lost his left end plate.
I just don't think he's very happy at the moment. He's getting held up by much slower cars. I mean,
No, John doesn't.
Monaco or Matsu.
John doesn't have any penalties either. Nope.
Good.
Brad has one, but he's served it.
Oh, that's Staffen. He's through. Probably a bit naughty on this part. I think he's actually caused damage to Sinistro, I think.
Yeah, he's missing his left end plate.
7 laps to go. Ramsey, 7 ping. Ninja pits. Ninjas with a 5-second penalty.
How's the Spurs getting 3 places? Oh, the Spurs.
Sergeant Mick with another 3-second time penalty. Over the back of the lights though, it's gone for the move.
And made it stick
That's
as
a great overtake. That's a great overtake. Oh, he just hit my lights.
Can't deny that. That was a great move. Jar with a 3 second.
Another 3 seconds.
To be fair though, Callum is on the softer tyre. He's on the mediums compared to he's on the
yeah.
compared to the other two. To be fair though, Elias is quick on the hards.
Spares. Oh, the spares. Calm down, my good sir. You were in the points. I'm just taking a very slow through the last one. There's no front wing. Well, there's a front wing, but not much of it. Right, you've just kind of run away with it now.
Yeah.
Larger milk for another 3 seconds.
Got a great battle going on with the Spares and Ramsey though. Ramsey with a 5-3. Yeah. Oh, and
Spares is just hit the back of Ramsey there. Ramsey did have front wing damage, but now so does the Spares. Sergeant Milk on the back of Matt Silver here as well. Ooh, Sergeant Milk losing the rear end there.
Spares is in 9th now.
6 laps to go, sorry. This is what Pagoo needed coming into this race. A race win.
Who's got fastest lap?
would be Pog, so he'll be going for his first.
Grand Slam.
I mean, yeah, that means an extra point. He'll be the first driver to do so. Tell you what, so Elias is actually keeping up with these guys fairly well.
Considering he's not.
He's into the pits.
Considering he's not raced in how long? Gangster Owl, 5 seconds time penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Speeding in the pit lane. Yeah. I don't know how you can do that, because it's literally as soon as you come around the corner, you're not going that
Yeah.
fast anyway. I'm surprised if Callum hasn't actually got past Matt Stillberg. He's got a better run in him. Jotta's starting to lose a bit of time on Custard here.
And no.
Sergeant Milk, that's just well deserved. He completely cut.
Yeah, I even saw that he clearly got it. To be fair, Elias is doing well to keep up.
Oh, he's hitting to the back of him.
Hang on, is it raining?
Yeah.
It's raining. Bloody
No
hell.
one will pit though.
Yeah, no one will pit.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to referee. He's got to be close to being disqualified.
1, 2.
Oh, Adam Lee
3.
and Sergeant SV Ninjas.
Yeah, one.
Not sure what happened. Oh, Sergeant Milk and Matt Silver coming together.
Have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 7 lots of penalties.
Tell you what, Brad's slowly starting to catch up with John here. Wait, Brad only has 3 seconds, right?
Yep. But he's served it. He said.
Friday's still not got a penalty. Bond, I think, has 1 penalty. But he hasn't had a warning since. Jotta has a fair few penalties.
Yeah.
Flag.
I think that's Southern Ping. Yeah.
I think he's just moving out of the way. I made a slight mistake going through the chicane. Definitely starting to rain a bit harder now. As I said, they aren't going to pit with 3 laps to go. Literally no point.
Southern Ping is now into the pits.
Jotta's closed up to Bond here.
Plays in his front wing. What the hell's Brad got behind him?
I think it's Gangster Owl.
Yeah, it is.
Ninja's winning in 3 seconds. And this is Gangster Owl's final lap. So, well, next lap will be his final lap. He's a lap down. Southern Ping, I think, will be his final lap. On to softs to the end. Oh, he's just hit the wall again. That's another front wing. One from Alfa Romeo. Oh no, Swansea, not Southern Ping, sorry. Sergeant Milk Elias and Matt Silver all battling out for 6th place. Adam Lee and his Mercedes teammate, funny enough, have the same broken front wing. Like literally the same size. Giotto's now within DRS of Bonge, but this is the final lap, so even if Giotto does get past, I don't think he'll be able to beat Bonge due to penalties. The dude going through the tunnel to pick up his second win of the season. I think he's won since Australia. And Pagoo going through the swimming pool now. And Pagoo round the final corner to win the Monaco Grand Prix. Don't take yourself out now, you tit. And to win the Monaco Grand Prix and to pick up the first Grand Slam of the season. SV Bradford comes home in 2nd place. Fridays comes home in 3rd. Custard, I think, with an unbelievable drive, is going to come home in 4th place, which I'm sure he'll be very, very happy about. Custard coming across the line now, picks up 4th place. Jota in 5th. And here we go, let's see who actually comes out on top of this little battle here. Matt Silver, Sergeant Milk and Elias. Let's see who comes out on top. Elias! His final race comes home in P6. Adam Lee, I think it is going to pick up the last. Actually, I think Hunt might pick up the last. Another yellow flag. Adam Lee crossing the line in P10. Sergeant Hunt coming home in P10. Adam Lee drops out. SV Ranzi overtaking Ninjas. And that is the end of the Monaco Grand Prix. We will now talk to the top 3 plus Elias. Where are they? Brad. Pog. Where's Fridays? I've got to go through this. Nope. Where is he? There he is. Is John not in the party? Because I can't hear anyone screaming. There we go. Okay. That's fine. He's had like one of the best races he's ever had in SVOR. So.
You should have heard him. He screamed more than John did.
Right, so the classification of the race. SV Pagoo with the first Grand Slam, picking up 27 points this race. SV Bradford in 2nd place. SV Fridays in 3rd, making it an SV 1, 2, 3, 4 with Custard in P4. Jota comes home in P5. Elias in P6. Sergeant Milk in P7. Oh, that's going to be a nice chat to Bonge after this. Beating his Red Bull competitor as well. Despairs in P8 somehow. Matt Silver P9. RSF1 Hunt coming home in P10. Adam Lee P11, and I missed out on everyone else. And I didn't even screenshot it, so I hope someone did. Right, is everyone
I did.
Here?
I'm trying to get Ben
Yes.
in as we speak, so
I mean, you can talk while you can join whilst we're talking.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
First, we're going to come
There we
to the winner of the Monaco Grand Prix, SV Pagoo. I mean, you whacked it on pole position. You looked very strong in the opening few laps, and then started to build a massive gap. And you've come away with the win, pole position, fastest lap, and the first Grand Slam of SVOR. Just give us a few words on how you're feeling right now.
The King of Monaco fucking returned. Ah! I'm so happy. If that wasn't a statement, and a half tonight, I don't know what is.
I even turned around and
I'm
said the King of Monaco has returned as well. So
let's go! Yeah, I'm very happy. Bit annoyed about the safety cars. Peter Glenn had to drive around Monaco. But yeah, the safety cars were really annoying because you know I was pulling away and then I had like a 10-second gap to everyone behind me. I was just chilling and it was quite amusing. My fastest lap of the race. Brad here was like, all right, John, there's no need to push. I was just like, I'm not pushing. That was medium. That was standard and medium. I wasn't pushing at all.
that's just how
You know,
quick he was.
I was literally just chilling. I had about another half a second, but I was just keeping out the wall. I had a few moments where my tyres were scraping across the walls and that, but nothing too severe. But yeah, only up from here. A lot of the tracks that are coming up definitely favour my driving style, and a lot of the tracks coming up, some of my home away from home, so like Brazil, I can't remember what, Canada as well. Can't wait.
I believe we have Japan, I think is next week, if I remember correctly.
We've already had Japan, I think.
Yeah,
And
it's
then-
going to be Japan already.
Oh,
And
that's awkward.
It's
and a
Germany
bit-
next week.
Germany,
And a
that's
massive shout out to my boy Ben. Absolutely stellar result. He was in the party with us. And, you know, he was nervous like a shaking shitting dog.
He was shaking from
yeah,
about
couple
lap
of-
10, I think
Yeah.
it was, and literally
Yeah.
he
He
screamed
was
more
shaking
than
from
John
lap
did at
10
the end
onward.
of the race. It
Yeah,
was-
big shout out.
interview him
Big
as well,
shout.
I think.
Big shout out to my boy Ben. Well deserved. Absolutely stellar drive. And I told you. Fucking told you could do it, you little bum.
That's the wheel Dow dead.
R.I.P. John's wheel.
No, but honestly, massive congratulations. Obviously, as I said, first person to get that Grand Slam. Literally, you led every lap. I noticed when you pitted, I think the lap after, obviously, Brad pitted, he let you through.
Yes.
So I'm guessing there was a lot of team tactics there.
Oh,
So,
team tactics from
congratulations.
qualifying.
Team tactics from Ferrari actually going well. Well, just massive congratulations to Ferrari. But yeah, congratulations, Pog. Very well deserved victory. Obviously, that does bring you closer to Brad in the championship. Talking of Brad, we will move over to him. Obviously, qualifying not going amazingly. I think Q2 you were struggling quite a bit, and then you finally got yourself through into. I think it was Q2. Was it Q2? Yes. No. No. It was Q1. Sorry.
Q1 we struggled the most.
Q2. But yeah, you've come away with second place. Obviously starting second as well with a Ferrari 1-2. Just give us a few words from yourself.
Well, it is obviously good because this is the second Ferrari 1-2 in a row. Obviously great for the Ferrari team. Not so good for myself as I've lost a few points. But from qualifying, we knew John. Everyone knew John was going to be quickest. So I instantly thought I'm going to try and keep everyone back behind, so he could pull away. So he's got that chance to just relax, chill, see the sights of Monaco for like an hour and a half. I started pushing towards the end. I was just trying to see what the pace was like, trying to catch up to John when he was relaxing because he had no penalties. I knew P2 was mine from when John pitted from, I think it was like lap 7 or 8. So It was just trying to keep it out of the walls and bring in that 1-2.
Yep, well, congratulations. Obviously, massive points for Ferrari. Few more races to go, and it looks like you could be picking up the Constructors' Trophy. Obviously, still a long way to go as of yet. I'm not sure how
Might as well give it to us now, aren't you? Literally, we're like 150 points in front. Come on.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on your P2. We'll move over
Thank you very
to
much.
third place, SV Fridays, making it an SV 1-2-3. Started P4, and you've come away with P3, jumping Jota, I think, in the pits. But yeah, just give us a few words from yourself.
Yeah. Safety cars. I think
Can't hear you.
Talk louder, for God's sake. I don't even think.
Alright, I'll talk louder.
Just shouts down his mic.
It was nothing but safety. Okay, no. It was nothing but safety cars the whole race. I think I almost punched my monitor about 3 times by the amount of safety cars that happened. I just wanted the race. I saw Jotter. I don't know if they had a collision. What did you have, a collision or something? Because I saw Jotter went extremely
What, me?
slow and then pitted. Yeah. You and,
I was parked in the mid. Well, I was putting my car in the middle of the track, and he's decided to try and go around my outside, and that wall pretty much comes out, so he had no chance to. So he's literally decided to put his car there. I obviously wasn't going to give room, so he should have knew that from the exit. And he's decided to squeeze in between the wall and my car, gave himself damage. Definitely because he should have knew that from a mile away. So that was his fault, so I've done
Yeah.
nothing wrong.
So I saw that. I saw he pitted. I'm like, alright, so this is my chance. If I just do consistent laps, not try to push too hard, not do anything stupid, I have a shot at a podium, and I just stuck with it. I almost shit myself about 3 times whenever Jeff said something about rain. I was like, alright, I'm leaving now. Other than that, it was fine.
Yeah, well, congratulations on your P3. Some amazing points for yourself, Williams.
Mr. Cry a lot. Mr. Cry a lot, you got
We'll go
P4.
to custom. We'll leave Elias till last, just because I'm a cunt. Bond, I don't know if he's there.
Actually, I think you should wait for Ben to stop crying, because he said he was crying just now. So go for Elias and then
Oh,
Ben
was it?
last.
Alright, we'll go with Elias then. Elias, I mean, your final race is finally come to an end. Your qualifying, it was
Bit of a shit show.
Shall we say? It was shit. It was shit. I mean, I wasn't even in the lobby, and I knew you crashed out by the time I got back in. I was just like, why? What did he do? And Jack finally told me. And I mean, you started. You would have started last, but then Tony, being Tony, got himself a 5 place grid penalty. And then the spares crashing out, that doesn't surprise me either. And they're probably going to watch this and say, oh, why is he slagging me off? Man the up. Right, anyway.
Is he just chatting to himself again? Because he's just...
Yes, I'm going nuts, leave me alone. Right, anyway, let's get back to Elias. You've come away, I think you finished P6?
I think so, I don't really know. Wasn't paying too attention.
Obviously, it is your final race. Just give us a few words, your final words from SVOR.
Frustrating. I think it could have been so much more, but yeah, I don't know. It was still a decent race. I didn't win it in the race, and I had decent race to end it on. So yeah, it wasn't too bad, but it could have been more, which is the frustrating part. But
well, we hope you do return back, hopefully for potentially season 3.
that is the plan.
There will be a fair few changes. Monaco, we'll leave it on the calendar just to piss everyone off again.
I'd rather Monaco be there than Singapore, so
Yeah.
Singapore cannot be there. I promise. I beg.
But thank you obviously, Elias, for obviously turning up tonight and finishing your final race with us. Obviously you were here for season 1 as well. I think you finished
Second, yeah.
in the championship. Obviously it's been cut short this season, but hopefully we'll see you next season. And congratulations on finishing Monaco. Bonge, have you stopped crying?
No.
No. Right.
Fuck
if you want to. Right, so Bond, before you
know
start going
something's wrong.
nuts once again, obviously, actually a very good qualifying from yourself, I would say. Obviously got into Q3 and you've come away with P4, your best ever finish.
Should have got
in
P3.
F1 history.
Best ever finish in SVOR now. What a fucking track and what a fucking weekend to do it. Oh.
He's gonna have a 10-minute break now. He's gonna start crying again. Literally, I've got water coming from my
Right,
eyes.
just
I don't know why.
before, if you do start crying, let me just answer you, give you some questions. Obviously, obviously a very obviously we spoke yesterday, and obviously this is a massive. Obviously this is a special track for yourself, and obviously a special night to put it on. I'm sure a lot of people would be proud of you right now. Obviously, you're not had the best of all finishes in SVOR or in league racing in a while. Let's just say that. But I mean, I'm pretty sure tonight I'm pretty sure you've showed the world, well, one person who's currently still watching, can do it.
It's probably one of the racers.
Nah, it's just me that are on about.
But yeah, I'm sure you've done everyone proud tonight. You should be very happy with your performance.
For the first time in 4 years, I fucking am.
Good man.
Oh,
I'm sure this is better than all the wins you've had so far in league
He started
racing.
screaming at me halfway through the race because I turned around and you're doing well. He turned around and started screaming at me, going, "Stop it! Don't say that! Take it back!" And I was like, "Alright, I take it back. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me."
But yeah, congratulations, Bonds. I'm pretty sure you're very happy. Just give us a few words from your always perspective, because I mean, you kept yourself kind of out of the wall. I mean, you had a couple of battles as well, so yeah, just give us a few words. When I say a few words, I mean a few words, please.
Alright, okay. I would have done it in French, but I don't know French, so soz. But no,
Bonjour.
bonjour, no.
I would have done
That's
more.
Italian.
Joey done and friends and go,
Oui, oui, oui. Right, yeah. I'm so amazed I kept people like Matt and Jota behind me. Jota's tyres just died at the end. I was shitting myself because of how much I was fucking sliding in those last few laps. But I'm so fucking happy. I honestly don't have the words to give you, so I'm just gonna. I don't know. I'm just gonna go.
He's going to do a mic drop now.
Hang
You're
on,
just
hang
going to
on.
hear a massive bang on his headset.
There we go. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Obviously, this will be on YouTube tomorrow, probably.
Can't
Maybe
wait to
not.
watch it back.
I mean, we were talking about how this was going to be one of the most manic races of the season, and I think it kind of lived up to that with the amount of penalties people were getting. I'm not even sure. I would love to calculate the amount of penalties that everyone got and put it together.
What combined? I think it's
Sure.
over about 200
Yeah.
seconds.
It was absolutely mental. Obviously, congratulations to the top three. Congratulations to obviously Bonge, and congratulations to Elias as well. Thank you for SV1 shot with Jack for helping me out once again tonight.
Remember,
So,
bench
no,
driver of the day. Bench driver of the day. He gets an extra 10
I
points.
mean,
He gets an
he's
extra 10
definitely
points.
gonna get an extra 10, but no.
I think he should just
can
get.
have-
I think he should get the championship. To be fair.
I think
Sweet. I'll take my Red Bull
but
seat back
yeah.
now, thank you.
obviously we will be back on Sunday for the German press conference. I have no idea who I want to talk to. Just everyone can join. Fuck it.
I don't want to. I don't want to
Okay,
have 20
everyone's
plus people in
invited
a
to the
party.
press conference. I might
Just
do
to-
that for Brazil. Just have everyone
Oh, no.
join.
Nah, because
That's
you're
gonna
going to
be
be
a
sat there
one-long
for
press
40
conference.
minutes, and I really don't want that.
Yeah. Obviously, we will also be back next Monday for the German Grand Prix. I wonder if Pagoo is going for his second straight win to catch up.
Germany's my first podium in SVOR.
Okay. Right. We need to end the stream because it's too long. Right.
Bye.